Tonight's class is going to focus on presence, so being here in the now. Just in general, I'm finding from myself and working with some different clients that people are kind of projecting into the past and future a lot. It's really hard to stay present for so many reasons. And we can have so much compassion for that tendency for the mind to want to wander into the past when things used to be a certain way, or wander into the future where things might be a certain way at some point. Being present can be uncomfortable sometimes, but it's the only way that we can truly meet ourselves and meet our needs and the needs of the world effectively. Effectively. And many traditions, including the yoga tradition, teach that you can only be happy, you can only practice contentment here, right now. You can't do it yesterday, you can't do it tomorrow, you can only do it right now. And then we get into the whole idea that time isn't real, but I'll save that for another class. So let's go ahead and sit tall. Relax your shoulders down your back and feel the crown of the head lift toward the ceiling. Allow your eyes to close and take a couple of deep breaths in and out. And bring your awareness to the sensation of your breath in your nostrils. That cooler sensation as you inhale, and that warmer sensation as you exhale. You may also sense that that sensation on inhale is drier, usually. And that sensation on exhale is warmer, or sorry, more humid, usually. You may also notice one nostril is blocked or more open than the other, and just be okay with that for now. And being aware of the breath in the nostrils is a way to ground in to the present moment. Always aware of this inhale, always aware of this exhale. And that's the beauty of watching or being aware of the breath. The breath is always present. Anytime you find your mind drifting into the past or into the future, you have this constant flow of air in and out that will bring you back. All you have to do is turn your mind toward it. So take a few more of these conscious breaths, these present breaths. Noticing when the mind drifts and welcoming it back. And it's from this more present place that we'll chant the sound Om 3 times. You can join me or just listen. Go ahead and take a deep breath in to begin. Please bring your palms to your heart and lower the chin, and honor yourself as you are in this moment, body, breath, energy, and mind. And it's from that place within you that we'll practice tonight. Go ahead and rub the palms together, creating heat. And take the heated palms over the eyes. And then brush back over the top of your head, down your neck, bringing yourself back to the room. And from here, we'll transition on to hands and knees to get started. Table pose. Good. Now, if you have a blanket, it might be helpful to bring a blanket underneath your knees for support. I like having the extra support, so blanket underneath the knees for me it is. And bring your hands under your shoulders, knees beneath the hips or slightly further back. Then inhale, look forward, feel the tailbone lift behind you. And as you exhale, round the back, tucking the chin and tail under. Then inhale, look forward, tailbone lifts. And exhale, round the back again. And let's just continue that. Inhale, looking forward, exhale, rounding the back. Warming up the spine, the shoulders, a little bit down into the hips. Making this more dynamic with your next exhale, go all the way to child's pose. Then inhale, come back up to hands and knees. And exhale back to child's pose. Inhale up to hands and knees. A few more times, just starting to warm up the body and feel into how does it feel to be in this body? Where are there areas, regions of tension? What feels open and accessible? Good. Let's make this even more dynamic. With your next exhale, curl the toes under, lift into downward facing dog. Inhale, float gently back down onto hands and knees. Release the feet. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale back up to hands and knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Moving between these three postures. Inhale to hands and knees. And exhale to child's pose or down dog, alternating between the two. Warming up the entire body here. And again, as you move, it's kind of an exploration, just seeing what's there tonight. And just a few more times through this flow. Moving on your breath. Good. One more time through. You can take your time getting there, but as you land in downward facing dog, go ahead and just stay. And since it's the first time holding down dog tonight, go ahead and walk it out, pressing a heel to the floor, bending the opposite knee, pedaling the feet. And also feel some length in your spine here, reaching your hip bones toward the sky behind you. Good. One more breath. Then inhale, float down onto hands and knees. Exhale, child's pose. Stay for a breath or two. And then inhale, come back up to hands and knees. All right, so go ahead and extend your right leg out behind you. Flex the foot and point the toes directly toward the floor so there's a slight inner rotation of the right hip. Good. Now see how high behind you can lift that that right heel? Good. Now focus your eyes to a single non-moving point on the floor in front of you and see if you can extend your left arm forward. So it's opposite arm, opposite leg, reaching the left hand high in front of you, the right heel high behind you, and trying to stabilize in the region of your pelvis and core. Good deep breath in. And exhale, release both on down. Good, let's do the other side. Extending your left leg out behind you. Again, flex the foot and point the toes toward the floor. Slight inner rotation of the left hip. And just see how high you can lift that heel first before we do anything with the hand. Good. Now when you're ready, again, your eyes focused, go ahead and lift the right hand and extend the right arm forward and up. Breathe. Good, lifting up, inhale. And exhale, bring them both on down. Good, so we're gonna do an exercise that's just similar to what we just did, but we're gonna make it a little bit more dynamic. And I'll give you two options. One's a little harder, one's a little less hard, okay? So the harder version is you'll extend opposite arm and opposite leg. You'll take a deep breath in. And with the exhale, you'll bring the elbow in toward your chest and bring the knee in toward your chest as well, keeping the leg off the ground. And then you'll inhale, extend out, and exhale, bring it in. Now, if that's too much for you, you can keep both hands on the ground and just move the leg out and in, okay? So picking your practice, extend the right leg. Take your time as you extend the left arm if you're using the arm. Take a deep breath in, and exhale, bring everything toward the center. Inhale, push back out. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, push back out. Exhale, bring it in. Keep going. Go as slowly or quickly as you need to here. It's helping to get the core and the lower back especially nice and warmed up. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, extend everything out, and then place on down. Good. All right. So whether you like that or not, there's another side to do, and it probably feels good to at least balance that out. So take your time as you extend your left leg out, flex the foot, and take the right arm forward if you're using the arm. Take a deep breath in, extend. Exhale, bring everything toward the center line. Inhale, push back out. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, push out. And just continue on your breath. Inhale, extending out. Exhale, bringing it in. Really hugging that knee up towards your chest with that exhale. Couple more times. And by a couple, I mean 3. Last one. Inhale, extend out, and then place everything on down. And then go ahead and sway back to child's pose for a moment. Just feel sensation. And staying in child's pose, we'll come into what is called active child. So fingertips on the ground, lift your palms away from the floor. So it's like you're clawing the floor. And then walk your fingertips forward about an inch. And then powerfully sink your hips towards your heels. And you'll get this nice big stretch in the arms and shoulders, in the back body, maybe even down into your lower back. Good, all right, so from here, go ahead and come back up to hands and knees. Curl the toes under, downward facing dog. And then inhale, come into plank pose, straight line push-up. Take the shoulders down the back and breathe. And in down dog, just lift your right foot off the ground a few inches, not too high. Soften your jaw. Breathe. And then bring the right foot down. Then go ahead and lift the left foot off the ground, just a few inches. Breathe. And then place the foot down, take a deep breath in. And exhale, bend your elbows in towards your waist, plank yourself down to the floor, leading with the heart. Then release the hips, then release the legs. Hands under your shoulders. Inhale, locust pose, lift the head, chest, and the legs. And exhale, release down. Inhale again, lift the head, chest, and your legs. And exhale, release. Again, inhale, lifting up. And exhale, down. We'll do 2 more. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, down. We're going to hold the poses next time, feeling the pelvis ground, lift the head, chest, and legs. And stay. And breathe. Feel the inner thighs lifting behind you. Keep breathing. Squeeze up a little bit higher. Inhale. And then exhale, release on down. Curl the toes under. Lift your knees away from the floor and push up to plank. And then back to downward facing dog. Stay for a few breaths. Good. So from downward facing dog, go ahead and walk your hands back to meet your feet, coming into Uttanasana, the standing forward fold. And we'll stay here for a few breaths as well. And I'd like you to make sure the knees are not locked. There's a little bit of give to them. Relax your neck, your head, your shoulders, your arms. If you want to, you can grab opposite elbows here. Just take some deep breaths. If it was helpful to ground your awareness in the breath in the nostrils, you can do that here. Aware of the sensation on inhale and aware of the sensation on exhale. All right. So when you're ready, please press palms to shins, come halfway up. Heart parallels to the floor. Exhale, fold down. And then inhale, sweep the arms out to the side of the flat back. Come all the way up, reach. And bring your palms to your heart. Good, so feeling sensation here. Always returning to that grounding into the body. All right, so now we're going to do some arm swings. So this is a 3-part inhale through the nose, the one powerful exhale out of your mouth with the movement. So the movement is feet about hip distance apart. It'll be inhale, arms up, inhale, arms back, inhale, arms up, and then exhale, bend the knees, drop the body, sweep the arms behind you to inhale, come up for the next round. So fast motion, it's inhale, 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 exhale, inhale, 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 exhale. Feel free to join me. Inhale, 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 exhale. Again, inhaling in 3 parts through the nose. Powerful exhale out of the mouth as you drop the body. Again, going as slowly or quickly as you'd like to in your practice. We're going to do this for a full 2 minutes. So, make sure you have some gas to get to the end of the line there. Powerful exhale out of the mouth. Feel the navel pull into the body and up. This is helping to clear the respiratory system, helping to expel some of that stale, toxic air that gets built up at the base portion of the lungs. Feel the full rotation of the shoulder joints, up, and back. So you're about halfway done at this point. Notice if and when you feel fatigue in the body. And it's okay to slow the movement down if that's the case. I do encourage you to keep moving, of course, especially because after about 90 seconds or so, we start to shift out of the fight or flight response, the sympathetic nervous system. And we start to move into the parasympathetic state. About 20 more seconds. Three, two, and one. Back to standing. Good. Take a couple breaths here. Breath rate, heart rate, sensation. Just aware of what's going on inside. Maybe a lightness in the chest. Clearing in the mind. With your next inhale, go ahead and sweep the arms overhead and hold the breath in at the top of the inhale. 3, 2, 1. Exhale through your mouth, release the arms. Inhale again, lifting the arms overhead, hold the breath in. 3, 2, 1, release. One more time. Holding the breath in. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. So there's two options for our next exercise as well. And it really just depends on how much space you have in your room. Sorry, I gotta hydrate. So you'll start with your feet about a little bit wider than your shoulders, toes pointing outward. And if you have space, you'll swing your arms from side to side, allowing the back heel to cheat up, the hips displacing, the arms hitting the body. Now, if you don't have a lot of space and you're just gonna be hitting things with your arms, instead, you can take your hands on top of your shoulders and just keep them there. So it's twisting to a side, inhale to center, twist to a side and back. So you just do the work here. And this way you don't, bang up your wrists or anything. All right, when you're ready, go ahead. Twist and twist, twist and twist. From side to side, starting or continuing, I should say, to unwind tension in your spine. And make sure you're looking behind you as you twist, so the head comes along. The spine goes all the way up to the center of the brain there. Now, because we are constantly twisting here, sometimes the breath can become really shallow. And if that's the case for you, just take a deeper, fuller breath. from side to side. Unwinding tension. And also, this movement can be rhythmic, which can help to soothe the nervous system as well. When we talk about focusing the mind, we're really talking about slowing or stilling the movements of the mind. So when we're in our sympathetic state or fight or flight response, we tend to have the mind moving quickly in many directions. And as we calm the nervous system, as we bring it into regulation, those movements still, they calm down. You can go for about 30 more seconds or so. Check in with your breath again. If it's becoming shallow, just deepen it. Sighing is appropriate. 3, 2, and 1. Unwind to center. If you'd like to close the eyes. And feel your body become still. Sensation in this body. Breath in this body. And then bringing yourself back, deep breath in and out. Okay, so go ahead and step to the top of your mat, whichever direction that is for you. And before we go into our sun salutation, we're going to practice triangle pose. But we're going to get into it in a fun way. So from the front of your mat, go ahead and step your left foot way back. Have the back foot flat to the floor, toes pointing outward to the side. This is a warrior 2 stance prep. So the back heel, or back arch, I should say, is in line with the front heel. Then take your arms out to the side, over the legs. And then keep the right knee straight. Don't lock the joint at all, but do keep it straight. Take a deep breath in. With your exhale, reach your right arm forward like you're trying to grab somebody's hand in front of you. And then come back up. And then exhale, reach forward. Inhale, come back up. As you reach forward, you might start to feel that stretch on the inner thigh. Exhale, reach. Inhale, lift. 2 more times, reach. And lift. And then go ahead and reach as far forward as you can. Place the right hand down onto the right shin. Left arm drops down in front of you first. Inhale, reach the left arm forward, and then spiral the arm into the air. Good, triangle pose. Now, if you're able to, in your neck, you can look up at the left hand in the air. If that's too much on the neck, you can look straight forward or even down. And breathe. Working to spiral this top shoulder, the left shoulder back. Now you can stay here. If you want to feel some more length on the left side, you can reach your left arm overhead, palm pointing toward the floor, and still continue to roll the left shoulder back. But you're creating this big line of energy from your left heel all the way up through the left side of the body to the left fingertips. Breathe. Good. And then sweep the left arm back up and allow that to pull you back up to standing. Good, let's do the other side. To do the other side, all you have to do is switch the angles of the feet to the opposite direction, if that works for you. And again, making sure the back arch is lined up with the front heel. Left leg is straight, but the knee is not locked. Take your arms out to the side over the legs. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, reach the left arm forward. Then inhale, come back up. Exhale, reach. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach. Inhale back up. We're going to do 2 more. Reach and lift. And then reach as far forward as you can. Then take the left hand down onto the left shin. Drop the right arm in front of you. Inhale, reach the right arm forward, then spiral the shoulder, taking the arm into the air. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Good. Again, with the neck, you can look up at the hand in the air. If that's too much, look forward or even down. No need to strain the neck here, but do your best to roll the right shoulder back, feeling that bit of twisting in the spine here. Good. Now again, you can stay here if you'd like, if you're vibing on triangle in this way. If you want to, you can reach your right arm overhead, palm pointing toward the floor, and really reach as you roll the right shoulder back and getting that big length from the right heel all the way up through the body, through the right fingertips. Good, one more breath here. And then go ahead and take the right arm back into the air and allow that to pull you up to standing. Turn the feet parallel once you're there, so pointing directly forward or even pigeon toeing. Then interlace your fingers behind your back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lift the arms off of your back. Now again, soften the knees slightly. Then hinge at your hips and fold forward, taking the arms overhead. Breathing in this forward fold. Feel your shoulders soften. So they're squeezing together, and then feel them slip up towards your neck. About one more breath here. And then go ahead and release the hands toward the floor. Fingertips on the ground, lift yourself up halfway. Feel the spine extend forward. And then exhale, fold down. Inhale, sweep the arms out to the side with a flat back. Come all the way up to wide leg standing, reaching the arms overhead. And then go ahead and bring your palms to your heart. Good, good. All right. Go ahead and turn and step to the front of your mat. And we're going to move through a sun salutation that will work with lunges and a little bit of twisting, a little bit of balancing. It's going to be great. Now, if you haven't taken a drink of water in a bit, go ahead and make sure you hydrate. All right. Standing tall, feet stacking underneath your hips. Bring your palms to your heart. And before we start moving, drop into your breath again. So our earlier practice of that was being aware of the flow of breath, the sensation of the breath in the nasal passages. Because that even though we'll be moving and we'll be experiencing postures and breath with all of that, we want to try to stay as present with each experience as we're moving from one moment to the next. The breath training us in that. All right. Beginning our practice here. With your next inhale, sweep the arms down, back, and up. Palms together overhead. Exhale, bend the knees, drop the bodies, chair prep, sweep the arms behind you. Keep the knees bent and lift the arms up into chair pose and stay here for the exhale. Then inhale, straighten the legs. Then exhale, swan dive, fold forward and down. Press palms to shins, come halfway up. And exhale, release down. Take your right foot way back and release the right knee to the floor. Inhale, lift the arms up into a crescent lunge. Now with your exhale, take your right arm forward, take your left arm back, looking behind you, coming into a lunging twist. And then inhale, lift the arms up. Let's do that a couple more times just to get really the feel of it in our bodies. Exhale, twist, right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. This time, exhale, bring the hands down to the floor and step back to downward facing dog. Good. Inhale into plank pose. Exhale, plank yourself down to the floor, feeling the pelvis ground, lift the head, chest, and the legs, locust pose. Then exhale, release down, curl the toes under and lift the knees, push up to plank, and back to downward facing dog. In down dog, lift your right leg up and step the right foot between the hands, help it through if it doesn't make it on the first try, and release the back knee down. Inhale, come up for the crescent lunge. And this time, exhale, take the left arm forward, the right arm back, twist, looking behind you. Inhale, lift the arms up. We'll do that 2 more times. Exhale, twist, left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale up, twist. And then inhale, lift the arms up. Then exhale, bring the hands to the floor and step forward. Palms to shins, halfway up. Exhale, fold down. Sweep the arms out to the side of the flat back, come all the way up to standing. And palms to the heart. Good, let's do that again. Inhale, sweep the arms down, back and up. Exhale, bend the knees, chair prep. Chair pose. Stay for the exhale. Lift on inhale. And exhale, fold forward and down. Palms to shins, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold down and step your left foot back this time. Releasing the back knee to the floor, come into the lunge. We'll just do the twist once this time. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, palms to the earth. And step back, downward facing dog. Plank pose to the floor. Locust rise, head, chest, and legs. And release. Plank up. And back to downward facing dog. Left leg lifts this time. With your exhale, step the left foot forward. Back knee to the ground. Crescent lunge, lifting up. Right arm forward, left arm back. Twist. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, take the hands down and step forward. Palms to shins, halfway up. Exhale, release. Sweep the arms out to the side, come all the way up. And palms to the heart. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees, chair prep. Chair pose. Stay for the exhale. Lift on inhale, and exhale, fold forward and down. Palms to shins, lengthen the spine. Exhale, release. Take the right foot way back, knee to the ground, crescent lunge. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back, twist. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Plank pose. To the floor. Locust rise, inhale. Exhale, release. Downward facing dog, pushing up and back. Right leg lifts this time. Step the foot on forward. Knee to the ground, crescent lunge. Twist, left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, hands down and step forward. Palms to shins. Exhale, release. Sweep the arms out to the side. Inhale, come all the way up. Go immediately into chair prep. Bend the knees. Sweep the arms behind you. Chair pose. Lift on inhale. Fold on exhale. Palms to shins. And step your left foot way back. Knee to the ground, crescent lunge. And twist. Arms lift up. Exhale, hands to the floor and step back, downward facing dog. Again, plank pose. To the earth. Locust rise. And down. Downward facing dog, pushing up and back. Left leg lifts this time. And step it on through. Help it forward. Knee to the ground. Crescent lunge. Twist, right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale, lift. And exhale, hands down, step forward. Halfway up. And down. Arms out to the side, coming all the way up, inhale. And palms to the heart. And before we continue, just take a breath or two here. Reground into sensation in your body, reground into the breath in your nostrils. We're gonna do 2 more full rounds. We're gonna add some stuff. We might spend some more time with certain postures. So with your next inhale, sweep the arms up. Chair prep and chair pose. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold forward and down. Palms to shins. Exhale, release, and step the right foot way back. This time, don't drop the knee. Okay? So focus the eyes to a single non-moving point. When you're ready, lift the arms up into a high lunge. Stay here for a breath or two, just getting stable. And then with the back knee lifting, we're going to try to move into the twist. So take a deep breath in here, feel length in the spine. With your exhale, take your right arm forward, take your left arm back. Let's stay for a couple of breaths. Keep bending the front knee. And then lift the arms up, come back through center. And then exhale, bring the hands down and step back to downward dog. Good, inhale into plank pose. With your exhale, we'll come into chaturanga. So go ahead and bend the elbows and come 1 inch from the floor. And then come onto the tops of the feet. Push the arms straight, shoulders back, knees are off the ground, upward facing dog. And then feel a tug behind your navel that pulls you back into downward facing dog. Stay for a breath. All right. Doing the other side, lift the right leg up. And exhale, step the right foot forward. Again, don't drop the back knee. Instead, get light on the fingertips, and when you're ready, lift the arms up into a high lunge. Breathe. Good. Attempting to twist here, take a deep breath in. And then exhale, take the left arm forward, the right arm back. Breathe. Good. Inhale, lift the arms up, come back through center. And then exhale, hands to the ground, step forward. Palms to shins, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Sweep the arms out to the side, come all the way up to standing. And palms to the heart. All right, we're gonna do 1 more round. Continuing to play around with that lunging twist here. With your inhale, sweep the arms down and up. Exhale, chair prep. Chair pose. And why not? We'll just hold chair pose for a few breaths. So as you feel the hips sink, feel the heart lift. One more breath here. And then inhale, straighten the legs, reaching up and back. Exhale, swan dive, fold forward and down. Press palms to shins, come halfway up, inhale. And exhale, release and take the left foot back this time. All right, so we're gonna go through the same stages as before, and we're gonna maybe add something else to it once we're there. So inhale, go ahead and come up into the high lunge. Get established here, find your center. And then with an exhale, take the left arm forward, take the right arm back, coming into the twist. Now, at any point during this last round, if you need to drop the back knee and practice there, go ahead and do so. If you want, keep the back knee lifting. Now, staying in the twist, take your right hand, if you can, down onto the left leg behind you. And then lift the left arm up into the air, coming into a high lunging, twisting, arching thing. Keep rolling the right shoulder back. And then carefully unwind, bring the arms up, both of them. And then exhale, palms to the earth. Good job. Step back to downward facing dog. Stay for a couple of breaths. Deep breath in and out, please. Let's come into plank pose. Let's stay in plank. We'll breathe here. Notice where your mind wants to go at the prospect of holding plank. Soften your jaw. Do your best to stay engaged. And try to calm the mind chatter. So your opinions about being here, feelings that come up. Instead, just be present with sensation, whether it's in the physical body, whether you're just aware of the breath coming in and out. Ten more seconds. Take a deep breath in. With your exhale, bend your elbows, plank yourself down to the floor. Good job. So, when you're ready, go ahead and interlace your fingers behind your back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lift your arms off the back and then lift the legs as well as the head and chest lift too. Coming to a version of locust pose. And breathe. Deep breath in. And exhale, release. And release the hands. Take an adjusting breath here on your belly. And then when you're ready, go ahead and curl the toes under and lift the knees. Push up and back to downward facing dog. And stay for about 3 breaths this time. And then we'll finish off this twisting, lunging practice that we've been doing. So when you're ready, please lift your left leg this time and step the left foot all the way through. Back knee stays lifted again. When you're ready, lift both arms up, high lunge. Again, at any point during this practice, you want to drop the back knee, you can. Just do so gently. Good. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, twist. Right arm forward, left arm back. Get steady here as well, really anchoring that left shoulder back behind you powerfully. And then from here, take the left hand down onto the right leg behind you and sweep the right arm up. Take the left shoulder back more. Twist. All right. Carefully bring both arms up, look forward. Exhale, bring the hands down to the floor and step forward. Palms to shins, halfway up, inhale. Exhale, release down. Let's do that 2 more times. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale, release. 1 more time, inhale. Exhale. And then sweep the arms out to the side of the flat back, come all the way up. And palms to the heart. So just feel how your body feels after that practice, sun salutation. The heart rate, the breath rate, sensation of the breath in the nostrils. And then taking a deeper, fuller breath and bringing your awareness on back. Oh, I don't know about you, but I am working up a sweat tonight. All right, please stay hydrated. If you need a drink of water, go ahead and take one. So we're gonna do one more exercise standing before we bring our energy back down to the ground, and it's gonna be a tree pose. So starting with the feet stacking underneath your hips, move into the pose in stages. So you can have your palms at your heart to start. Shift the weight of the body over into your left leg. Now focus your eyes to a single non-moving point. When the eyes are focused, the mind is focused. And we can lift the right knee off the ground. And if you'd like to, you can take the right knee out to the side and place the right foot above or below the left knee. Just don't put it on the knee joint itself. That could just make that pop out the other way. We're not trying to do that. Okay. Good. Feel the heart lifting up. Breathe. And if you want to, you can extend your arms up. Breathe. Try to stay focused. So a great thing about balancing postures, if you lose focus, you just fall. It's a great barometer to see how the mind is doing with this. And it's okay if you do fall. Just take your time coming back in. That's another part of the practice. When you waver, just come back. Like that. All right, go ahead and release the arms down. Take the foot to the floor. You can shake off the left leg if you need to. And let's do the other side. So palms to the heart again. Go ahead and shift the weight down into the right leg. Eyes are focused, and take your time as you lift the left knee off the ground. You can take the left knee out to the side, and again, placing the foot above or below the right knee joint, just not on the joint itself. Lift the heart. Keep the eyes focused. That'll help the mind to stay focused. If you're looking around a bunch, you will fall. If you want to lift the arms overhead, you can go ahead and do so. Breathe. If you do fall out of the posture, that's fine. Just take your time coming back into it. Good. Take a deep breath in. Then exhale, release the arms and the foot. And slide your hands down the backs of your legs, just coming into Uttanasana, the forward fold. Knees slightly bent. Release the neck and shoulders. Good. Now from here, take your time as you step back to downward facing dog. And then inhale, float down onto hands and knees. Release the feet. Child's pose. One more breath here. Then inhale, come on up. And then go ahead and roll over onto your back for a couple more exercises before Shavasana. Good. So once you're there, go ahead and bring your feet underneath your knees, about hip distance apart. And your arms can stay down by your side. We'll do a little bit of bridge pose. With your inhale, lift the hips into the air, press your pelvis toward the ceiling. Exhale, release on down. 2 more times. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, release them. And this time we'll stay. Go ahead and lift the hips into the air. And staying up. And breathe. Notice where your mind goes when you get still. Bring it back to the practice. Breath in the body. Deep breath in. Exhale, release the hips down and hug them into your chest. Good. So from here, keep the knees into your chest and take your arms out to the side, making a T shape with your body. And if there's furniture nearby, something in the way, you can always do goalpost arms or cactus arms here. Good. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, allow your knees to fall to the right side. Inhale, bring the knees back to center. And exhale, take the knees to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale back to center. And exhale to the left. Inhale back. Then exhale, take the knees to the right. This time stay. If you'd like to, the right hand can come to rest on top of the left thigh or knee. You can also turn your chin to the left, away from the knees, completing the twist. One more breath here. Then inhale carefully, bring the knees back to center. And when you're ready, with an exhale, take the knees to the left. And the left hand can rest gently on top of the right thigh. And maybe turn the chin to the right. One more breath. And then inhale, come back to center, hug the knees in. And then bring the soles of the feet together in butterfly and hold on to the ankles or the pinky edge of the feet. And draw the feet in toward the body, knees going wide. And if when you do that, what might happen is that your lower back and your tailbone want to curl up off the ground. So take a deep exhale and really try to curl the tailbone back down to the floor as you draw your feet in towards your pelvis. And breathe. One more deep breath here. And then go ahead and carefully release the legs all the way down to the floor. And make yourself ready for Shavasana, corpse pose. Bring any support where you need it, maybe a blanket under your head. You could turn down the lights in your space, maybe. And take your time. As you come to rest, allow the toes to fall outward so the hips can relax. Your arms to your sides, palms face up. Make sure you're not clenching your jaw. Relax your forehead, your eyes. And then take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, just release all effort. And once again, bring your awareness to the sensation of your breath within the nostrils, the nasal passages. Cooler on inhale, warmer on exhale. Drier on inhale, humid on exhale. And imagine that the breath is gliding along the roof of the nasal passages, the tops of the passageways. In and out. And when your mind moves from this awareness, all you have to do is bring it back. Peace, peace, peace. Go ahead and take a deeper, fuller breath, please. Make some gentle movements in your hands and feet, arms and legs. Gently bringing your body back. Gently bringing your awareness back. And when you're ready, go ahead and roll to your right side. And take your time as you come to a seat from here. Now, if you're still moving to a seat, continue to move at your own pace. When you're there, make sure you're sitting comfortably. Crown lifting toward the ceiling, shoulders relaxing away from your ears, and hands resting on your thighs or knees. With the eyes closed, take a deep breath in and out, relax effort. And become aware of your breath in your nostrils again. Cooler and drier on inhale, warmer and humid on exhale. And again, become aware or sense the breath mostly at the roof of the nasal passages. Just following a line up toward the center of the brain on inhale, following that line back down and out as you exhale. And keeping that sensitivity of the roof of the nostrils, imagine that the breath is two streams of golden light. Inhale, drawing the light in, and exhale, drawing the light out. As you inhale, those two streams of light converge at a single point at the center of your brain. And they move out from that point on exhale. Do your best to follow that imagery, feeling the sensation of the breath as light, golden light, converging at the brain, the top of the inhale, and back out again as you exhale. Two streams of light to the center of the brain, and two streams of light from the center of your brain. And then relax the awareness of the breath in the nostrils and just see a consistent light, a golden light at the center of your brain. And see that light bathing your brain and bathing your mind, shining into every corner, every cell. Feel this light bringing clarity. Feel it as a beacon of focus and presentness. Able to dispel confusion, fear, uncertainty. All of that dissolves in the presence of this light. And then feel your breath moving in your body again. And take a deeper, fuller breath as you bring your palms to your heart and bow your chin. And just honor that inner luminosity, that light within that can draw you back to focus, that can dispel darkness, confusion, and fear, and help you return to that clear and calm space within. And may your effort here tonight in this practice keep you connected to that quality. So until we meet again, namaste.